and consistent leaders amongst our people. I also find him to be one of the most unheralded or unappreciated leaders that we have ever had. His work with the United Nations, his consistent message and emphasis on reparations, and moving through the international protocols with his mind as an attorney and a litigator, understanding that this is a process that has to be taken before the international bodies and governments of the nations of the earth, I'm most impressed with. I would say that he needs, in these hours, more support, and whatever I can do to help him, I will. But I would say that he deserves more support from all organizations because he's consistent. It's not a fly-by-night thing with him when it comes to reparations. And so I'm much appreciative of his work, and wherever I can read or study about what he's doing, I am grateful to be able to do so. I also find him to be very consistent when it comes to the teachings and the program of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that he and his followers and his mission seems to have a lot of love and consistent love and dedication for the program of the messenger. So I'm most appreciative of the Honorable Silas Muhammad.
Now, as a follow-up question to what you just said about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, not too long ago here in Atlanta, you organized an event for the upliftment of our people. Part of the event was to commemorate the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and what he meant to black people in the fight for their freedom, justice, and equality.
Yes.
You invited different black leaders or their representatives. You especially invited representatives of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Honorable Silas Muhammad himself.
It's true.
That effort in bringing about unity and the United Black Front was reminiscent of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad's spirit. I would personally like to thank you for that.
Well,
do you think that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Honorable Silas Muhammad should unite into one whole in this fight for human rights, reparations, and self-determination for black people?
I don't see that there's any way they can't. If our people are to move forward, that event was a sign that there can be unity between all of the nations of Islam. I can't speak for what Minister Louis Farrakhan is going to do or what should do. I have a good relationship with him in this day and time. I have a lot of respect for him. I would, of course, urge him to sit down and to unite with the Honorable Silas Muhammad. And they show our people that the differences can be healed and that these two great men, obviously, the Honorable Silas Muhammad has conceded that Minister Farrakhan is the best at calling the masses forward. And I think that, in my judgment, that Minister Farrakhan should recognize that Minister Silas Muhammad has been the most consistent and dedicated on the issue of reparations and the litigation in the international and United Nations sphere for pushing reparations. I would love to see Minister Louis Farrakhan push the program of reparations and work with and take advice and counsel from and to help and assist the Honorable Silas Muhammad. I think that that would be a great gesture and a great sign that our people can heal the wounds. I have our critics from the Black Panther Party who contend with the new Black Panther Party. I don't fight and quarrel with them. I'm reaching out right now, even though his criticism, to Brother Bobby Seale and to others, to try to bring the original Panthers, or some call the old Panthers, into unity with the new Black Panther Party. And so, yes, I say that it's high time, and that whatever has been said or on either side, or statements that may have been made, or any offensive theology put forward, I say that it's time to heal the wounds and to get over it, because certainly we have a bigger cause at hand.
How did you become chairman of the new Black Panther Party?
By default. I'm more attuned and obviously birthed into the Black Muslim ideology from a Black nationalist perspective, being a student of Khalid Muhammad. But when he chose to go into the Panther Party, and really to a certain degree at that time by default, because he had nowhere else to go, and he was embraced by the new Black Panther Party, And I followed him into the new Black Panther Party, and so unexpectedly, he passed from amongst us in February of 2001, and there was no one else in the organization that was capable of keeping the organization together. And so his words to me and to others, his family and the organization, was that if anything was to happen to him, that I would be the person to speak and to represent him. I had never expected to see him pass so quickly. And so, as hesitant as I was to take over the chairmanship of the new Black Panther Party, I really had to man up and to get in the fire and to be baptized in terms of all of the dynamics and stresses of just keeping the organization together and the issues that we were facing, and get out there and fight on the battlefield and push it forward. And so now, after 9 years as the chairman, I'm comfortable and I've been able to move the party forward, to broaden its influence, and to even to a degree, take it to a higher level. But I do it all in his name, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. I do it all to let people know that he was a sincere man and a dedicated man, and that he produced something other than himself. And so I guess I had a good teacher and a good trainer, and we work well together because we just don't quit. We just don't quit, and that's why I'm here today.
As a follow-up question to what you just said, how do you view your mission?
I view my mission right now as broader than the Panther Party. I see that right now with the new Black Panther Party and myself under a lot of public attention, under a lot of criticism and praise, I've worked to build relationships amongst a variety of black organizations, both nationalists, both civil rights, Muslim. I see myself as having, due to my education and the way that I see things, I see myself as having a broad influence, a mission amongst the broader masses of our people. I've studied Minister Louis Farrakhan and his approach to the broader masses of our people. The way I've been able to move and fight struggles with the new Black Panther Party in different cities and working with local leaders around this country, I see myself as being able to have a broad influence. And so right now, as we move into the future, I see that I will be able to help put the ideology and the practice of black power, of black nationalism, of the unity amongst our people. I see myself as having a great chance to put that across to the masses if I move right in this hour. And so I'm trying to do that. At the same time, I continue to seek counsel from the elders in our movement and those that have gone before me, so that I may be a better help to our people. Our people need continuity in leadership, so I will keep working to give it to our people.
Yes, sir. You just had a March for Justice in South Carolina on Saturday.
Yes.
Would you like to speak on that?
Yes, I would. I was very satisfied that our march in Newberry, which is the first of a series of events in that city that is designed to get justice for our people. I'm grateful that it was overwhelmingly successful. According to our research, it's the largest march that blacks have ever had in South Carolina, because blacks are oppressed and suppressed in South Carolina. And so on our website, www.newblackpanther.com, it tells the story of our work there. It tells our 7-point demands of what we have demanded for the residents of Newberry, because not only are they highly upset and angry that a black man, Anthony Hill, has been dragged behind a pickup truck 11 miles by a Caucasian, Gregory Collins. This devil shot Anthony Hill in the head and drug him 11 miles over the roads, zigzagging and fishtailing with blood in the streets. Lynchings are going on right now in Newberry County, South Carolina, now outside of Beaumont, Texas. There's increased racism and hostility in part because there is a black man in the White House, and we must fight back. We can't ignore the facts.